I'm CM Coleman. Come on in. Welcome to my home. I know you don't want to hear this, but it's 6 months till Christmas. In fact, if you want to know the truth, it's actually less than 6 months till Christmas. So we're going to talk about Christmas in July. Wait. Before you turn away, if you believe that all of these Christmas decoration shows and things that you see happening and all they do is go out into their garage, get out the Christmas decorations, and boom, they put them up and they look perfect. Guess what? That's not what happens. That's not even close to what happens. The majority of people will start their Christmas decorations and Christmas planning right after Christmas. In fact, some people will even start this before Christmas has even ended. And that's sort of what I did. I mean, let's tell the truth. I liked my Christmas decorations from last year. I thought they looked great. I enjoyed them. But I also noticed that I wanted something along those lines, but more peaceful. So my goal this year is Christmas is going to be snow in the woods. So I'm going to go for that sort of theme. So what does that exactly mean? Well, it means quite a few different things. One of the first things is I have to figure out how to make it look like I've got snow. And there are a couple different ways that I can do this. So I tested out one. One of the first ones that I tested out was flocking. Let me show you. I mean, flocking, all it is it's just a fine white powder that when you sprinkle it on something that's wet, it glues itself to that item. So then it looks like it has snowed on it. Well, let me show you how I did it. It's really, really simple. So let's get the flocking started. It is really easy. I have my spray bottle, which I am then just spraying down some of the pine picks that I have. Then I am taking a wire mesh strainer, and I'm using that to sprinkle my fine flocking powder or snow powder on top of my pine picks. This needs to be done in layers. This needs to be done in layers, and it is a slow process. You want to put down tarps and everything so that you can cover everything, because it really is just a dust. And you dust it on, and it takes way more flocking than what you think it will take. In fact, I've seen some people say that for a heavily flocked 8-foot tree, you almost need 12 pounds of flocking. We'll see. But just to do these picks, to give them a test, I went through and I just repeated this process over and over and over again, because I really sort of wanted it to look pretty heavy, but I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to use the picks. And so I did it individually to begin with, because I knew that this is a great test for them, and I can also move the picks to somewhere where I can make sure that they get into a spot where they're going to actually see some action, so that way I can tell if I'm going to have to vacuum this stuff up all the time or not. It did become sort of a process of flipping, spraying over again. But yes, you really do want to shake it on there pretty fine. You can reuse some of the flocking, but sometimes it just clumps together and it looks really bad once you reuse it. But it does take some time, and you definitely need a pretty large water bottle to spray onto it. But it's a process. It's one of those things that as you go, you will learn how to do it, and it becomes easier and easier and easier. The one thing that I do wish that I had done is I wish that I had put this in a resealable tub instead of keeping it in a bag, because then I could have just dipped the mesh strainer the mesh strainer in there and then shook it out on top of the pine. But I made it work anyhow, and the final result was actually pretty good. Okay, as you can see, snowing onto a branch or everything is really easy, but how well did it hold up? So I put it to the test. So many months ago when I did this, I put those branches out in my garage because I knew that was the one place that if they get bumped and hit a lot, and they did, that I would be able to tell how much that snow will come off. Well, it wasn't too bad. So we do have a really good indication of what the snow is going to be like. Is it going to get all over my floor? There will be some fallout from that. There will be some fall off, that sort of thing. but that's okay. Then the next thing is, how much do I want to get into that? I have done fake snow where I put the batting or the cotton uh, fleece kind of stuff onto the pine that I have. And does it look good? It looks okay. I mean, it's not horrible, but it does not give the look that I really, really want for this year. And what kind of look do I want? Well, I have some inspiration. Let's look at the inspiration. So the various pieces of inspiration I have are like pictures. I love this picture of the woods. There's this picture of a beautiful town in the winter time. I also have pillow covers, which I truly do like. And then there are these bears, and there are also a set of deers which go along with that, which I think that's fun. And then we have pine cones. So these are all my inspiration pieces. So those are my inspiration pictures. They will be up. I will go with that. So they will be up. I'll be hanging them everywhere. But I want that kind of look for snow. I don't want the batting for that. So that basically means I'm going to have to probably take some garland and then flock the garland. And I am not going to use the garland that I love and put together so painstakingly and flock that and then have it covered, have it perfectly done in snow, but it will be in snow forever. That is something you have to think about. What you're going to do, is this going to be something that can be reversed or can it not be reversed? The flocking cannot be reversed. So I have a tree which I will specifically, and you'll get to see me do this, I will flock that tree myself. So I will put the snow on it, and it will be flocked forever. It'll be a white tree. You'll get to see me do that. The garland, I will get garland. I have some extra garland already out in the garage because I've been planning this out. This is why I keep saying you want to plan these things out far, far in advance, because not only that, but I'm also going to need the lights for the garland. So I will have to take that out, flock it, that whole 9 yards. Then there are the bigger things, like, okay, so things like shears, curtains, blankets, that sort of thing. I want it all to have that snow in the woods kind of feel. And the only way that you're going to get that is to have that snow in the woods kind of feel. So you need to have things which give you that. Generally around here, I don't know where you are, but around here, basically you have a green base, and then the snow falls on top of that. And with the snow, basically, you have different colors of it. You have white, you have some like light grays, some almost blues. So yeah, those are the colors that we are going to be using for this year, which I think are going to be kind of neat. We're going to stick with the more cool tones. We're going to stick with the more cool vibes, because I really want that to feel like you are in the woods, which also means I can get away with having some hidden animals. Like can you see those? You probably can't. There are some fox over there I don't know what they're made out of, but they're actually sort of cute. So I'll get to do that. I have some reindeer that I'll put out. So yeah, there'll be lots of little things that I can do, but the only way to do this is to really sit down and think about it. To look room by room and think about what I am planning to do and how I am planning to do it. I think we can do this, and yes, you will go along with me for the entire thing. But no, this is not too early to think about Christmas. And have you been buying Christmas presents? I have. I've been buying Christmas presents, I'll admit that. And the Christmas presents, the wrapping paper, the whole thing will go along with this theme because I've had 6 months now to be thinking about it. I've had 6 months to collect little pieces of it. And that's something I want people to really think about. None of these things where you see these people just throw up decorations here or there and it's just instant. It's just like, no, they planned this out. They didn't just instantly do this. This has all been planned out. This has all been thought about. This has all been curated and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's where we are. I have my pieces. Now I need to get the pieces that need to be worked on, the pieces that I don't have, I need to collect them, and then we need to go from there. Because also I want to have some good Christmas music this year, and think about the lights. I want to include my porch this year. I liked what I did last year, but I want to do something just a little bit slightly different. So that's something to think about. So that's going to be the fun. This year is going to be so much fun. So yeah, Christmas is coming less than 6 months. So yes, welcome to Christmas in July. You'll have fun. It'll be great. At this time, I'd like to thank these wonderful people who let me talk about Christmas in July. Hey, they let me talk about Christmas all the time. If you want to become part of the channel members or part of the Patreon family, you can go ahead and subscribe to that. You will get these videos early. Then you also get a behind the scenes video where I show you more of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, that sort of thing. And you hear more about what's going on in my life, which is always sort of interesting. If you want to join that to help support this channel, that would be excellent and wonderful. And you also get to help make some decisions on things which I'm not 100% certain about yet. Because there are lots of things I'm not 100% certain about yet. So you can do that, but you could also, without spending any money, you can like and share this video, give a comment down below in the comment section where you can tell me what you're doing for your Christmas. Have you even planned it out? Have you even thought about it? Or are you one of these people who will just wait till the last second, then throw everything together and hope it comes out? I do a different theme every year. You can check the Christmas playlist to see what different themes I have done. But yeah, this is one of those fun things because Christmas is coming soon. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments. Hope I get to see you again the next time you stop by.